right, so you are here in your new beginning. This is activating right around the first moon cycle of the month. New beginnings come in as a download or an activation. It's like a shock to the system, right? Gosh, I'm seeing like an electrocution, but it's a good electrocution. It's like we're turning the volume way up on one energy, and why we're going to turn the volume way up on this one window, this one energy, is to help you to really align really clearly to the energy of your mastery, which is conviction. And so the new beginning starts around the first of the month, and then we'll go all the way through to the 19th of the month. At the end of the 19th, then you'll transition into the duality or the test to make sure you're really, you've really mastered conviction energy. But this new beginning becomes this activation to really challenge or help you in mastering conviction. So the new beginning is all about flexibility, and I'm going this way. So flexibility is window 13, and window 13 is all about the physical aspect of the root chakra in connection to the emotional aspect of the sacral chakra. So the physical aspect of the root chakra is your family. It is your foundation. It could be work if we're looking at what's supporting you. Think about that, supporting, what's underneath you. What is your ground right now? What is it that you are needing stable right now? So whatever that is in your life, that's what we're looking at. And that's where you're being asked to have flexibility. So this is going to be an activation that comes in and probably shifts some things for you. And this might be what creates some of these moments where you have to choose a path, having conviction, trusting yourself instead of going and seeking the information outside of yourself, and then making a decision that serves what you're bringing in to help serve everybody that's connected to you. So it's almost like having to be a little selfish this month before we can help and serve everybody that's connected to us. So this activation, flexible, window 13, wherever, again, your family could be a big foundational aspect that starts to align here. It could be work, it could be your home, it could be anything, money, it could be anything that's stabilizing, that's that security, that's that platform underneath you. So we're looking at that in connection to your passion. The emotional side of the sacral chakra is passion. It's that energy that's palpable, that gets you really excited. And so here's the thing. So the energy is flexible, meaning this activation energy is going to come in and something's going to get you really fired up, right? Passionate energy. Think about, two high school teenagers. I think this is how I always explain passion energy. Two high school teenagers that just can't keep their hands off each other. Doesn't have to be sexual, but it's that kind of energy where you just are so in it that nothing else matters, right? They're making out at the mall and everybody's walking by them and they're in their own little world, right? And so this is passion, when you're just so inspired, when there's so much feeling energy that you are completely elevated into a different reality, right? People outside of you have no clue because they're not feeling what you're feeling. So that's passionate energy, right? Something that is so palpable that it actually makes you energized and gives you this energy, this fire energy to follow whatever that passion is, right? Nothing else matters. So when this energy activates, right, when you start to get in alignment to that energy, then what's going to happen is it's probably going to come up and start to shake some of your foundational stuff, whether it be how you interact with your family or what your family's opinions are, what the family dynamic has been, or maybe just the, family tends to be one of our most foundational things. Family doesn't change so much, right? There's usually a support or predictability within the family. And so when you are so off on this tangent of passion, it could really come in and start to create some waves, some movement within what the family dynamic is. So that it could be, your career, it could be anything that's supportive, right? Anything that's foundational, that you really had a strong foundation base to. So this passion comes in and it's going to start to create ripples or change within your foundation. And what this is doing is it's getting you to start to become a bit more fluid, see things differently. It's coming in to change how you've been so connected or rooted, or again, I feel like this is a way that your reality starts to shift and change. It's shaking. Again, it's like a little earthquake that happens, right? When the earthquake comes in and starts to disturb your foundation, we tend to want to hold on and hold on to what we know, because the passion is the earthquake, and it's exciting, but oh my God, when it starts to actually mess with my foundation, it's like, okay, well, do I go back into just creating this stability, or do I move into what is unknown and creating some of this rockiness, right? But it's passion, it's good energy. So you're being asked to be flexible, to ride the waves, to find the flow in between the passion and the foundation. And so then what this is going to do is it's bringing in that activation to then get you to probably make that choice of conviction, right? Because everything for the activation helps you to be more in alignment to your mastery, and the mastery is all about conviction. So are you going to be able to make that choice again when your family questions you, when your relationship questions you, when the work dynamic shifts and that person questions you or offers you something different, then it's going to be, okay, do I listen and do I look at what always has been? Do I look to the people outside of me to make this decision, or do I trust in my own intuitive sense? And so this flexibility is coming in to shake things up, to get that choice to be in your field. So look for that to happen at the beginning of the month, again, for things to start to get a little bit uneven, for things to rock a bit in your path, because of good. It's passion energy that's doing it. Or I guess we could say the, negative side might be, somebody who, infidelity, right? Passion. You're so passionate about somebody you just met, and then this creates waves with your current relationship. And then that leads to having to make a decision. Do I stay with this person or do I go with this person, right? So that could be one of these examples of exactly how this works, right? But there's amazing ways this can work too. So then after that, you're going to move into the test or the duality, which shows up right around the 20th of the month. So stay tuned, watch that video next to see what's going to happen as far as the great final test, to make sure you're able to stay in the mastery of window 58, conviction. And again, partake in the monthly journeys or any of the tools that we offer on the YouTube channel, open for you to use to help you stay connected and really conscious and present as you're mastering conviction this month. So I'll meet you in the next video for duality.